Chicco, Nacion, CBC Sports. Greg, how much of an influence on your life was your mother in terms of your soccer career and just outside of soccer altogether?
Yeah, I'm huge. She herself was a kindergarten teacher, and so I think I gathered or got some of my patience from her side. I don't tend to say I have great personality, but my personal skills and patience with people, and my ability to just kind of interact with people and hopefully create an environment that our guys love to have. I really think that those are traits that she had as a kindergarten teacher. And
LeBron, a lot's been said about all the new faces on the team, but talk about the guys that you've been on your team for a long time, the guys you played with like JR, K-Love, Tristan Thompson, how they stepped up tonight and, again, helped you guys get the victory tonight.
We just hang our hats on, on our experience at times. And, we got 4 guys, left from our championship team, and that's myself, Kevin, JR, and Tristan. And then we got Kyle, who was a part of our finals, team last year. So we kind of hang our hats on our experience with our 5 guys, and then we just try to give it to all the rest of the guys, that hasn't been a part of the run that we've had. So, I think, everybody kind of stepped up. The guys with the experience that have been here, and then, like I said, you sprinkle in, George Hill and Jeff Green was phenomenal today off the bench once again, and we're going to need that.
Was there ever any serious thought about maybe pursuing a different career than your dad?
For me, no. But he really, really wanted me to. I mean, I played up until I want to say my freshman year of high school, and I was pretty good, but I never had the same passion and drive that I have, for baseball. So really, it came down to the fact that I didn't want to spend 4 hours at the court. I wanted to, spend time in the cages, on the field, and stuff like that.
How does one like Milos kind of develop that belief that they can win a Grand Slam, especially when they know they might have to beat a Roger or Dan Rafa or one or the other on the way?
Well, I mean, you're asking a question that has no answer because you could believe all you want, and then these guys go out and you're talking about, to me, the 2 greatest players that ever lived, and I played against some great players. I did it with Connors a little bit when I came on the tour. I looked at him, and he's like Nadal of our tour. He tried every point like it was his last point, and I went and looked in the mirror after matches, and I said, am I trying as hard as Jimmy Connors? And most of the time I felt like I wasn't, and I think it made me get better.
Andre kind of told you that tennis is simple.
You love Andre,
people
huh?
are complicated. Has Andre kind of simplified your approach to the game nowadays?
Andre told me that tennis is simple and people complicate it. So I take that quote very seriously and to heart, and try to remember it when I'm on the court.
When you broke through at the U.S. Open for your first and only Grand Slam, what was the biggest key for you that you found?
It's funny because the ones you win, there's not much in between those and the finals that you lose. It's a 3-minute part of the match that might change, where you get a lucky luck cord or you execute 3 shots better than you did in a different one. So the margins at the highest level of pro sports are so small.
Chicco, Nacion, CBC Sports. Kevin, like you said, you played the power forward position for so many years. How's this transition been, trying to fit into that role as a center again to help your team going forward?
Yeah, well, I was thrown into that early in the season, and kind of had to learn on the fly. And we had a lot of success, and sometimes it didn't look so good. But I think this is something that has worked for us, and something that the coaching staff and a lot of players like to see, because there's freedom in the offense. There's a lot of spacing, and I think we're able to take advantage of mismatches in a lot of cases.